Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Yo, starting to get a little traffic over here. Um, thank you, Benny. Appreciate it. What's up? What's going on? What's new, Benny? Watching the Yankees. Yankees lost the last two games in a row. Let's see what they're up to now. The Yankees are up 6-3 in the bottom of the fourth. Hopefully they gotta win games. I mean, hopefully they continue on throughout the year. I mean, they started off well. I mean, Volpe's been hitting a bunch of home runs. I wonder why, but you know what? It's part of the game. Everyone's doing it, so why not? I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a Yankee fan. I've always been a Yankee fan. I mean, I got no problem with the Mets. Never did. It's just the problem is the fans talk. As you get older, you just don't care as much. Like when I was a kid, I used to hate the Giants because my classmates were Giants fans. You got older, you're like the Jets and Giants have nothing to do with each other. But I know people my age are still upset at the Giants because they still have like Giant friends. So I bet you if like I grew up like with as a New Yorker, let's say your dad's a New Yorker, your mom's a New Yorker, and you go to like live in even like Cleveland, you're gonna hate the Browns because the kids in the class are just going to be like making fun of you and talking about the Jets and talking about how your team stinks and everyone's gonna be a Browns fan in the class. Yeah, yeah, I'm a Jet. Yeah, I've been a Jet fan my whole life, but actually, as a kid, the Jets were always in the playoffs, so it wasn't really so bad. It was just like you're not winning the Super Bowl, and then in ninth grade. I remember they lost to the Steelers, and then just like they haven't made the playoffs since, and they've added a team in the playoffs, and they still haven't made the playoffs. It's like you got to be kidding me. They've been so bad for like it's now what 15 years. It's 15 years. The Giants are so bad too since they won the Super Bowl, but they hit the playoffs. They hit the playoffs here and there and whatever. No, they hit the playoffs once, I think, since the Super Bowl. So they've been bad too. New York sports in a whole has been bad except for one team, and that one team can't even beat their rivals, and it's called the Boston Red Sox in like big games. It's like it's a disaster. It's just New York is a disaster in every single standard, and you're talking about the streets. You're talking about opportunity. You're talking about everything. I mean, New York's terrible. No, the Knicks have gotten better. I'll tell you that the Knicks have gotten better. Um, uh, yeah, that's my thing. It's just the Knicks are the like right now they're the positivity of New York, like coming out of the dead. Even if they don't win the championship, it's just like oh they're winning around, and it's like wow because they were never good, including the heyday of New York. Maybe in the '90s. Obviously, the '90s was the heyday, but ever since the turn of the century, they've been horrendous. What's going on? Got into a few arguments on YouTube and this EON stuff. I'm pretty. It's called EON for a reason, guys. It's called expert on nothing. So I just sit there and rant, and whether it's good or bad, I don't care. People can listen or not. I found out I've almost 700 views. I'm gonna check afterwards on the Jason Kelsey rant. I wasn't about how good or bad Jason Kelsey is. Jason Kelsey's great, had a great career, and people talk about Lane Johnson. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. But when I was talking about him was when he leaves, if he's not on the Eagles now, would people notice? I don't know. And they just talk about running backs like that, and it makes sense. But it's just like what, like just bringing the next running back. You bringing three running backs that get paid $3 million instead of one running back gets paid 10, 15. That's what people's ideology is now. But like then you have the Eagles, and the Eagles are playing two games at once with Saquon. Um, being he wasn't the MVP, but being like people brought up the MVP topic and they brought his name up, and so he's getting paid big time money. They just won the Super Bowl, so what is it? He was the highest paid running back in the league, and rightfully so. He's a great player, and the way his trajectory he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. In an era that there aren't many Hall of Fame running backs. Who's going to be a Hall of Fame running back in today's NFL? I don't know. I don't know if I see many. And Saquon Barkley looks like will be one. I mean, that whole Eagles team is insanely good. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I can't. I mean, I guess I'm lucky. Like, I don't really hate the Eagles because I don't really communicate with Eagle fans on a daily basis, and I'm very like, I guess maybe I'm happy about it because I heard stuff about them, but I don't know. I mean, other fans around the league, like, it's just different attitudes towards things. I mean, the New York is terrible. The New York fans are absolutely atrocious. As Who else is here? You telling everybody they're here? Um, yeah. So, what else is going on around the world? The tariffs coming in. I wonder what people are going to do. Are they just going to fight back, and or are they going to like cooperate with not cooperate, but like speak to the U.S. and talk about fairness? I don't understand this world. This world is crazy. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I see. I just see like he's trying to make a point. Obviously, his rhetoric is interesting, but when you put like tariffs on, it's like, yeah, you're putting tariffs on us. Like, it's only fair, right? I mean, what is this called? The golden rule? Anybody know what the golden rule is? Anybody here like understand what the golden rule means? What is the golden rule? Like, you guys get it? Like, the golden rule basically means that um, take what you do to them, like type of things. Whatever you do to them, take it back, like, or expect it back. It's like, yeah, people are mean to me and they're very subtle. Like, I understand it because I'm a subtle person, and when people ask me questions, I'm like, I don't want a conversation, so don't talk to me either. Okay, good. It's respect. It's like a two-way street. Oh, Yaritza, ¿estás? Comenta algo, por favor. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre, Ana? Tu cuenta. Comenta algo, porfa. Estás acá. No. Se dice que saliste, ¿no? Ya fuiste. Tiene que ir a algún lugar en 8 minutos, ¿no? No puedes comentar. No, qué malo. ¿Por qué? Porque estoy hablando con ella, ¿no? Otra plataforma. Es increíble. ¿Por qué no puedes comentar? ¿Qué significa? Uno no tiene una cuenta en YouTube. No, en serio. ¿Qué tal con el clima allá? Colombia. He ain't a legend. Who? Who are you talking about? Thank you, Joey. But who's not a legend? Oh yeah, that was something during the week. Yeah. I'm gonna go crazy on that. I'll say this. I'll say this about this guy. I mean, Andrew Luck, one of the biggest disappointments in the history of sports. No, seriously, sports. Yes, there are guys who were drafted and like didn't play and like played a year or two. This guy, let me tell you this, was supposed to be, and he showed it his first couple of years that he was good. He's supposed to be like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and what Troy Aikman and one because not Troy Aikman, John Elway because he was able to run. He had a brain. He had a brain to play quarterback. Obviously, he didn't have a brain off the field because he was stupid skier. Just what the flip is he doing? And then, thank you, Joey, for bringing that up. I really appreciate it because and then he goes in and obviously like has a good year. Then he gets injured. Okay, good, you're injured. And then he plays his whole training camp like he's coming back. The Colts are going all in. I think they went on all in that year. Joey, correct me if I'm wrong. They went in like with a lot of things going into the year, and and suddenly like it was like was it like the fourth preseason? It was the last preseason game, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, and chime in to say I'm right or wrong. It was the fourth preseason game, and suddenly during the game, there are rumors that he's retiring, and he's on the sidelines like that, and he like gets booed. And I'll be honest, I'm the first one. I was the first one to be like, I was literally the first one to be like, you can't boo, right? It's on recording because we remember this, right? Yo, shout out Basement Sports Talk, right? Remember that, right? Are you still on here? And I'm just saying this. It's like, and then I realized like a month, not even a month or two later, probably 6 months later. Let's be honest, okay? I'm not gonna be honest. It was a long time. I'm like, I get it. These fans pay crazy money for these because of him. He sits there, he prepares for training camp. This is not Barry Sanders who retires like 3 months, 4 months before the season. That's a different ball game right there. This guy retires like a day before the season. Let's be real here. 2 weeks to be exact. And sits there, okay, disappears, and like everybody talks about, yeah, he can do what he wants, and he can. You can do what you want in life, but it's just like theatrics is weird. And then he disappears forever. And then this past Super Bowl, he's on interviews, and everybody talks about like people don't care about legacies. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I say I don't, but I do. Uh, Anyone who's on this, Joey, Benny, or whoever commented, thank you for the comments. You guys do. Everyone does in their family, whether it's their family or their loved ones. Everyone cares about their legacy. Everyone has an ego. It's like, oh, I'm not. I'm a selfless person. You know, you're not. You're not that altruistic. You're not. You're not. Like, let's be real here. And then you say, then you come out here and no one care. People care about their legacy. Don't care about their legacy. And they come back every Super Bowl. Someone comes back and shows like what they did. Like RG3 writes a book that it wasn't his fault. It was Shanahan and Snyder and the Washington Redskins bad racist name and everyone's fault but him. He writes a book about it. Now, again, I didn't read the book, but it was right. Don't judge a book by its cover. But he kind of like wrote it in his Twitter feeds, like writing a book how hard it was. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it probably wasn't. It wasn't easy, but welcome to the NFL. Like it's so easy. And then Andrew Luck, like for years, doesn't do anything, and then he comes back and he does interviews like at the Super Bowl because at the Super Bowl, yeah, he didn't say anything crazy that we know of. But if you're getting interviewed at the Super Bowl, it usually means you're either a broadcaster or you did something legendary in this league and you're up for Hall of Fame, you're whatever, you're this, you're that, or you're currently playing. If you're just doing interviews at the Super Bowl because you were like the backup quarterback of a team, the Detroit Lions, for 20 years, and you're not getting interviewed at the Super Bowl. Even a starting quarterback, Chad Pennington, I don't see him at Super Bowls. I don't. And whatever. Tim Couch is not doing Super Bowl interviews. And this guy's doing Super Bowl interviews. What did he do? What did he do? Tell me what he did. Tell me what he did. Please. Whoever's in the comments. I see one person here. What did he do? Okay. No, tú puedes comentar al lado. ¿Ahí dónde estás? No. Oh, me fuiste. Okay, right. So who are you? Like, really, what did you do? I don't even know what you did. That's something that just like it's just like and then everyone talks about like the top 100 quarterbacks ever, and he's in there. He's not. He's not. And I'll tell you who's better than him, had a better NFL career than him. Guys who were solid for 10 years, and they were backups for another 5 because they were available. Like you're 10 times better than Andrew Luck. You are, because Andrew Luck didn't win a Super Bowl. He didn't win crazy MVPs. It's over. A guy who wins one MVP in the NFL and he plays 5 years is better than Andrew Luck. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's really like I think Vince Young is better. Like I'm going that crazy. I'm going that crazy. Like Matt Hasselbeck, he's 10 times him. Not 10 times. He's better than him. He's better. He's better. I mean, like, first of all, you took teams farther. The Seattle Seahawks winning divisions every year as a starting quarterback, and he was a solid Pro Bowler. And then he was available. I know he was his backup, but he's available to play for you for the last whatever 5 or so years of his career. He's better than Andrew Luck. Like, what are we talking about? Tim Couch, Jake Delhomme. Like, yes, Jake Delhomme is better than Andrew Luck. Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy what the guy became. Like, yo, and like Andrew Luck in college, like, who followed his college career? Did he make a national championship game? Did he? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think he did. Let me know. Let me know if he did. I mean, obviously he made bowl games. I mean, he wasn't. I don't think he was a Heisman. Was he a Heisman finalist? But really, like, yo, who is this? Who is this guy? Oh my goodness. Joe, are you still here, or who's here? Who's the one guy still here? Is it? Damn, it's like that's my thing. It's like, what did he do? I was crazy, and it's like, oh, his offensive line was the problem. It's like, nah. I wouldn't say that. And then they talk about oh, they built the offensive line that were better, and they say he still got hurt. He still got hurt. You know, they talk about offensive linemen like this. I don't know. Is it a group effort? I don't think it's a single effort, but like, well, who's here? What else is going on? Anyone else here? Anyone else want to comment? How about? Oh, the Yankees are up 9-3 now. Yo, who hit bombs today? I don't know. I'm sure guys hit bombs today off of their big torpedo bats. And you know what? Whatever. If it's legal, good for them. It's like it's a non-story. Yeah, it is. It's a story. You don't want to say it's a non-story? Good. We'll put it away. I mean, the steroids, they kept talking about that all those years. It was crazy. It's crazy. It's like, oh, baseball, you know. Gary Sheffield did a home run yesterday. What, is he on steroids? It's like, cool. No, he had a home run. Who cares? That's what they were doing. Who else is here? What else is going on in the world? Hockey. Who knows hockey here? Who follows hockey? I got a phone call from Scam Likely. Yo. So, okay. Yeah, you saw the thing about New York. I said the thing about New York. I mean, I'm in New York. There's construction on streets everywhere. No one could drive anywhere. It's where I live. I can't talk about the whole city, but replacing whatever. But that's New York. I mean, you pay the big taxes for them to close off the road and have 2 streets. That's freaking New York for you. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, move. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. That's what it is. Um, how anybody know how like life is in Miami, or you guys don't know? Oh my gosh, no one's here yet. Now at this moment. Um. All right, 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go. What else is happening? Obviously, the wars are here going crazy as usual. Everybody, there's a lot of fire going on, and like, what are you gonna do to stop it? No one knows. Um, it's great. It's just like the world is crazy. People are dying on the other side of the world, and I'm sitting here in America, and everybody's just doing nothing, unless not doing nothing, like living good and pretending like their life stinks. And it's like, okay, come on. I mean, it's better than it was a couple months ago. I'll tell you that much. That's for sure. As far as safety is concerned, and like throughout the country, obviously there's garbage going on. Obviously, there's obviously incidents here and there. Unfortunately, nobody's this world will never be a whistle clean, like literal clean. Um, who's going? Who's in the final four? When is the final four? So this weekend and Monday night, and they usually have that championship game Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct? And it's I think it's all number ones, right? Auburn, Florida. I forgot the other two. Who's going to win that? Everyone's talking about Auburn and Florida. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you soon.